In the deepest hours of the night, the notorious wizard Gargamel huddled over a bubbling cauldron in his eerie, shadow-laden castle. His yellow eyes glinted with malicious intent as he stirred the potion, plotting his latest scheme. Gargamel's latest concoction was a dark magic potion, designed to capture the essence of the Smurfs. With this, he sneered, I'll finally catch those blue nuisances and harness their magic for myself. As dawn broke over the quiet Smurf Village, a strange, silver mist curled around the small mushroom houses. The Smurfs awoke, rubbing their eyes in confusion. The air was thick with enchantment, making every Smurf feel sleepy and disoriented. They shuffled around, aimlessly forgetting where they were supposed to be heading. Papa Smurf, wise and always alert, sensed the wickedness wafting through the mist. This is no ordinary fog, he announced, gathering the Smurfs who could still follow his voice. Papa Smurf quickly assembled a team of their bravest and cleverest members. Brainy Smurf, the ever-curious inventor, Hefty Smurf, the strongest and most courageous, and Smurfette, whose heart was as big as her courage. Using their special talents, the team began their journey through the foggy maze to find the source of this dark disturbance. We need to stop this magic before all the Smurfs lose themselves forever, Papa Smurf encouraged, as they ventured into the fog that seemed to whisper doubts and confusion. Along their path, they encountered invisible challenges, barriers that the fog conjured from magic. Brainy solved puzzles with intricate knowledge, Hefty demolished obstacles using raw strength, and Smurfette brought harmony to their efforts with her intuition and empathy. As they reached the heart of the fog, they uncovered Gargamel's mystical device hidden amidst thorny bushes. In unison, the Smurfs devised a plan. Hefty held Gargamel at bay with a branch, while Brainy reworked the device's magic, and Smurfette combined flowers to break the mystic spell. With a final burst of determination, the Smurfs destroyed the device. The fog lifted, revealing the sunny skies of their home once more. Papa Smurf praised their courage, and Gargamel, foiled again, retreated into the shadows of his castle, grumbling in bitter defeat. Together, the Smurfs celebrated their victory over Gargamel's plan, ever watchful and ready for whatever the evil wizard might conjure next.
Hey kids! Did you enjoy the story? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our channel for more fun adventures with the Smurfs!
Smurfette, Brainy, Hefty, and Clumsy huddled together as they prepared to embark on their most daring mission yet. Papa Smurf had given them special herbs to protect their minds from the mysterious fog creeping through the forest. The Smurfs felt a mix of fear and excitement, their tiny hearts pounding with anticipation. We must work together, Brainy insisted, adjusting his oversized glasses. These herbs will help us, but only if we stay focused on the task ahead. With nods of determination, the four Smurfs marched into the forest, where they quickly noticed how the lively greens were fading into dreary grays. The once cheerful woodland animals had become strangely disoriented, adding to the eerie atmosphere. Just as unease began to creep in, Azrael, Gargamel's sly and ferocious cat, leaped from the shadows, his claws gleaming in the dim light. The Smurfs gasped, ready to scatter, when Clumsy, ever the unexpected hero, stumbled right into a mud puddle, catching Azrael's attention. Slipping and sliding, Clumsy splashed water everywhere, earning a curious glare and a fluffy distraction. Seizing the moment, the Smurfs dashed further into the woods, their eyes set on finding Gargamel's secret hideout. It wasn't long before they discovered his hidden cave, faintly illuminated by the glow of an old candle. Inside, the evil wizard Gargamel stood, chanting ominous spells over a glowing fog crystal. "What do we do now?" whispered Hefty, his muscles tense yet ready for action. Brainy, thinking quickly, spied a shiny mirror leaning against one of the cave's damp walls. "The mirror!" he murmured excitedly. If we use it to reflect his spell back at him, we might destroy his crystal. Together, they tiptoed closer, nerves tingling. As Gargamel's chants reached a crescendo, the Smurfs positioned the mirror just right. Suddenly, the fog crystal exploded in a flash of light as the reflected spell hit it. Gargamel stumbled back, eyes wide with surprise. "No!" cried Gargamel, watching his plan unravel. The team of Smurfs didn't waste a second, racing out of the cave as the animals in the forest slowly returned to their joyful selves. Breathing sighs of relief, Smurfette, Brainy, Hefty, and Clumsy knew they had saved the day. Clumsy, still dripping with mud, chuckled. "I guess being clumsy has its perks." They all laughed, ambling back to the village, knowing their teamwork and quick thinking had conquered the magic fog and the nefarious plans of Gargamel once again. Once upon a time in the enchanted Smurf Village, a dark shadow loomed over, brought by the wicked wizard Gargamel. He had unleashed a mysterious fog that made the villagers sleepy and distraught. Deep in the woods, Papa Smurf, Brainy, and Smurfette were hard at work figuring out a plan to lift the curse. Papa Smurf, wise as ever, knew that Gargamel's dark magic tied to a crystal hidden within his lair. In a courageous decision, Brainy, Smurfette, and Hefty embarked on a perilous journey to find this crystal. They navigated through the eerie, whispering trees of the forest, faced with twisting paths and looming shadows. Smurfette, with her kind heart, led the way with unwavering determination. Hefty, with his strength, pushed aside any obstacles they encountered. As they moved carefully through the woods, Brainy pointed out various traps left by Gargamel. Finally, they reached Gargamel's creepy castle. There, inside a dingy room, lay the crystal, glowing ominously. Working together, the Smurfs devised a clever strategy. With a mighty swing, Hefty tossed Brainy towards the shelf, where he expertly snatched the crystal from its pedestal. In the chaos, the crystal slipped from his hands and shattered upon the ground. At that moment, the fog that had shrouded the forest began to vanish, as if swept away by an invisible hand. Trees stretched their leaves toward the sun, flowers burst their colors, and the creatures of the woods awakened with fresh life. Gargamel, who had been busy conjuring another sinister spell, was caught off guard. In his haste and disbelief, he stumbled upon his spellbook collection, scattering them into the air, and ran away screaming. Azrael, his cat, scampered right behind him. The victorious Smurfs returned to their village to the sound of jubilant cheers. Papa Smurf commended their bravery, reminding all that courage and cleverness are powerful allies. That night, the village was alight with music, savory food, and cheerful laughter. In the midst of this happiness, the Smurfs remembered that darkness, no matter how frightening, could always be dispelled by the light of friendship and teamwork. And so, under the light of the smiling moon, they danced until the stars twinkled out one by one.
Hello, my little Smurfs. Are you ready for fun and adventure? Join us on our Smurfy channel.